Well, I'm giving you something to stand on, and then taking it away.
Yeah.
And then giving you something to stand on and take it away.
Yeah.
It's like, here, put your foot here, there, and put your foot there. How about there? How about there? How about there? How about there?
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is, now, on the very coarse level, very basic level of this, you could just go like that. It's not suitable for this level of skill, I'm sorry. So when I go to do that, you have to be able to feel me engage on one side, one side, one side, one side. You have to be able to neutralize it before it builds up. You can't neutralize it after the push happens. Once you feel the pressure, there's already pressure. Okay. So you have to neutralize it before the pressure is there, which means you have to have better centripetal engagement. You have to put me on a fulcrum yourself there and then change it. So because you're moving the fulcrum, I can't find it. Right? And if you do that with a little bit of 在力就靠, that will totally disrupt my ability to find that. So we've got two things at work here. One we call the four directions, and the other we call the four corners. So pang, liu, ji, and an, boing, roll, cram, and push, are different kinds of pang, different ways of connecting the other person to your feet and connecting to your own feet. Cai li jiu kao are different ways of disconnecting the other person from their feet. So pang, liu, ji, and an, pang is water supporting a boat, and it has different aspects to it. There's the rolling part, right? So that means that it's only supporting the boat. It's not trying to control it or stop it from going sideways. Okay. It's not like ice supporting a boat. Right. It's water supporting a boat. So the log can roll, the boat can roll. And the other quality is that there's power on the inside and there's power on the outside. That it can go forward, up, and down. That's pang, liu, ji, and an. Those are the four directions. So the four basic qualities. Then we have cai li jiu kao, which is pluck, rend, elbow, and shoulder. And pluck is making you lighter. Okay. And lie is making you move sideways. Mm-hmm. And jiu is making you fold and collapse. And kao is making you lean on me. Like that. We can also say this is kao, but we say it's against, but in one respect we often say, oh, it's me putting my shoulder against you, but really it's you against me. You know, I'm the wall, you're pushing on the wall, I become the wall. So you are doing kao. I'm just coming in here being the wall. And but it often looks, when we see it as a technique, we see it as, oh look, I'm doing shoulder strike. I'm doing that, I'm doing against. But really what it is you being forced to rest on me. And lie is, so here, there, that's sideways. Made you go sideways. Mm-hmm. I can also do this, where I go sideways and that makes you go sideways. But I can also just make you go sideways. Okay. So cai li jiu kao is about you getting into your head and pulling on the corners so that you can't have those four directions. Okay? So pang, liu, ji, an are the four directions of the square. You push on any side and it goes into the ground. Cai li jiu kao is me taking that square and going like this, and like this, and like this, and distorting it so that you don't have that connection to the ground. Okay? And then this stuff applies to every single technique, right? Everything in martial arts. Punching, kicking, throws, joint locks, the whole gamut. So from here, if I have your fingers, if I just do that, I'm not connecting. But if I connect it to my feet, there, and then I feel it coming out of you, then I can control you, right, from those fingers. Right. But if I don't have that and I just try to twist your fingers, you're going to have control of me. And it's really scary when you do that because, you know, there. It's been over 10 years now, right? Of an hour a day at least an hour a day. Right? And your knowledge of anatomy. So there, try pouring it into your feet instead of pushing me. There you go. See how much easier that was? So you were pushing like that. You were using your superior structure and a bit of ego to do that. But if you move your mind, there you go, to that different point, where instead of pushing me away, you're connecting me to your feet, then you have all of that mass working for you. If you have distal pressure, then all you're pushing me with is the mass of your hand and a little bit of muscle throwing it at me. But if you connect it to your feet, there, then that happens. So when I try to twist your fingers and you connect it to your toes, there, that happens. So I can't engage that.
Whoa. You just think, oh, I might have a hope now.
Is that
It just takes it away.
is that annoying? That's a little annoying. Yeah. I remember Master Liang demonstrating a technique, and the student came up and she grabbed his arm like this, and he said, "So you pull." She pulled, and she went, "Huh," and she was supposed to be doing that.
Yeah.
And then he engaged with that centripetal thing and just released it, and she went, "What?" And he's still standing there, and she was like, and people looked at her, and we looked at her and laughed, and one of the students said, "You didn't actually expect to be able to do that to him, did you?" And she goes, "Yeah, I guess I kind of did." and she told me later, she says, "I could still feel his arm." It wasn't there. I could still feel it, but it wasn't there.
Like dogs?
Allez danser avec, allez danser avec. Je peux mettre un des chiens sur le dos, hein. Entouré de chiens, c'est bien. Il y aura plus de succès. Joy.